Maverick City, Kirk Franklin performs with Quavo in tribute to his brother no longer being with us. And I'm not going to debate whether or not Quavo is saved, not saved. Really doesn't matter. But like one of my sisters said on here, we got to get our priorities straight, Christians. We got to understand what our mission is. Every day we go to work with people who don't love God the way we love God. Every day we're supposed to be focused on being a representation of who God is in this world. We're supposed to be a light in darkness. That's what our Bible says, right? Which means that, unfortunately, sometimes we're going to be in dark places. We're going to have to rub elbows with the dirty. We're going to have to eat dinner with the tax collectors. We're going to have to talk to the prostitute if we are who we say we are. What if Kirk Franklin, or a member of the Maverick City, had an opportunity to drop a seed to a hurting young man who lost a member of their family? I want you to picture this, empathize. You lost a member of your family. Isn't that a time of compassion and peace? He's a person. And if you are a Christian, God changes our heart and gives us a heart that loves people and wants to see people redeemed to him. And so this is my challenge to all Christians. Read your Bible. Jesus didn't come to this earth to die on the cross and be resurrected for your salvation. He also showed us an example of how we should walk this out. That was the case, and we should have saw his birth, and then we should have just saw him being on the cross, right? But he walked this out. So we have the story of the woman at the well. We have the story of the woman that was caught in adultery. We have the story of the blind man healed, the leper healed. How Jesus, he handled that situation as a man. Matter of fact, the only people that I saw him rebuke the most and have issue with were religious people. Sadducees and Pharisees. People who were engulfed in their traditions and their religion. People who said they know the word. But what he pointed out to them is they didn't understand the heart behind the word. That word has a purpose. It wasn't just for you to read it and for you to know all the rules to being a Christian. Matter of fact, I don't think he called you for a judge, because it says that the righteous should judge. Now, I know you think you're righteous, but you're only righteous because Jesus is in you. It definitely ain't because you're righteous. It's definitely not because you got it all together. My feeling is that disqualifies you and me from judging anybody, especially our Christian brothers and sisters. So back to my example. What if Maverick City, what if Kirk Franklin had the opportunity to plant a seed, introduce the young man and tell him, hey, you can get unspeakable joy from being connected to this source, Jesus Christ. And then Quavo wakes up the next morning and a bunch of Christians are on TikTok screaming and hollering about how these Christians were sitting at the table with this tax collector. See what I did there? Read your Bible. Let's get together, y'all. And if you don't like what the Grammys are putting out, tell me why 12.4 million people watched it, including you, Christian. You watched it to find something to judge. I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't watch it because I knew what was going to be on it. So if you really care about it and you really want to see change, understand that our power is in our unity and how we share this word together for the world, how we stand firm together in love, not in hate, not in judgment, because we're not qualified to judge. We all are born into sin. Bottom line, we got to do better.